What is going on, Nissan Nation? It's your buddy Dave with the Nissan Nation podcast, and this is your Saturday update. And so we've got a new podcast coming out this week. We talked to Danny about his racing. He raced Vegas to Reno and survived it barely. He talks a little bit about what it was like to race 500 miles. Well, I guess he only raced half of it. They had two sets of drivers, but what it was like, some things he learned building the rest of his Nissan Race Xterra. So it's pretty interesting. Danny always brings it. We also have an interview with Nick Savacci of Rogue Overland. So that's really cool. Rogue's always been super cool with us. If you haven't, go to their YouTube channel and hit subscribe, man. Those guys are just adventurers, man. They're not particularly Nissan based anymore, but they all drive Nissan still. And Nick has a sweet Sass Xterra, and that he takes for their more extreme adventures. And then he's got a Toyota something. Who knows? Who cares? It's a Toyota. That's kind of his daily driver anymore. So that and Holden's in for a minute, and then he lost his connection, and then we never seen Holden again. So, but we've got a few new things coming up. We've got Went Windrock coming up. That's going to be fun. I plan on doing a lot of video for that, so I really want to take you guys into what it's like to go to that event. I think that'll be fun. I'm working with Nissan. I'm trying to work with Nissan to get something special for my next product review. We were supposed to get a Versa, but the Versas are all checked out at the moment because I know it's a commuter car, but there's a lot of tech in that new car, so I really want to talk about that a little bit. We've got a refreshed Titan coming up in September. If you're in Texas, I would go to the Texas State Fair, where all these companies now, all the truck guys seem to want to release their stuff. So that's all I can say about that. But I would go because I got a feeling you're going to see the refreshed Titan there. I don't think it's going to be dramatic. I seen one the other day driving down the road. It was just camouflaged up a little bit, but nothing crazy. I know headlights, taillights, grill, getting a couple of different radio options. Other than that, the truck is pretty solid. If you've watched my review on it, on the 17 that I own, it's a solid vehicle, so check that out. And also, leave us some feedback, guys. You guys have really started to come on and show some support for the YouTube channel in particular. Almost 450 subscribers now, which is our goal is 1,000. We've got to hit that 1,000 mark. So, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe. It means a lot. I'm as honest as I can be. It's about the only way that the podcast can make money is off of YouTube. So I need to get into that YouTube money, get into that Google. I need in Google's wallet. So if you guys could help me do that by sharing these videos, I do appreciate it. I know this one here is not particularly that exciting, but it is a Nissan Nation podcast update. So Monday morning, bright and early, you're going to have... oh, he's got a guitar. You're going to get your the latest podcast, and we're off a break now. So I know for those solid podcast listeners, you've probably been like, hey, where's the podcast been? But honestly, between Danny getting ready for this race, me trying to work with Nissan on a few things, and just Holden's always busy slinging out them cars and trucks. So we're back to our normal schedule. We actually have episode 100 coming up, so that's going to be fun too. Need to figure out some kind of fun way of doing that. Me and Danny's done this at January of 15, I think. Yeah, 15 maybe. So that's kind of fun. I know it's not a ton of episodes compared to other shows, but it's a lot for us. There's only so much in Nissan you can talk about. But anyways, also, if you haven't yet, we're about to launch our new podcast called The Truck Life, and it is basically just trucks and SUVs. So we've got a YouTube channel for that. There's no content on it just yet, but if you'll go ahead and subscribe to that, if you'll go ahead and subscribe to our Facebook and Instagram handles, Truck Life Podcast, and show us some love there. It's going to be more of everything. Because, we're Nissan through and through, but I do love other vehicles. And I'm actually looking to next spring bring a different vehicle into my driveway, and we'll do some product testing and reviews on that. So, from all things Nissan here in Middle Tennessee to wherever you watch us on YouTube land, this is your Nissan Nation podcast update. Shot in, and can I get this down right? And this is your Nissan Nation podcast update, and I'm your host, David Boyd. Peace, everybody.